We've got everyone in a glass-domed observation car ahead.
How long do you reckon they're going to stay there?
We're coming into a way station shortly. They'll probably stay there until we stop, then they'll want to get out and stretch their legs.
Well, we're going to have to watch to see if anything's put aboard this train.
Oh, you're learning very fast.
Well, I got to.
What was Sean's last call?
He wanted to talk to a Mr. Wu. He actually wanted to talk to Mr. Wu's secretary. He said that he had something to sell.
Mr. Wu?
You know him?
Yeah, he's a Chinese businessman. I used to do a lot of work with him.
An art collector?
Yep, one of the finest in the world.
That's it. Dolly's trying to set up a deal to sell the treasure.
Well, I tell you, Mr. Wu's about the only man who could afford it.
If we don't find it first, it's gone forever.
Where does he live?
He has a home in Switzerland, New York, Hong Kong, Canada. What did you say, Felicia?
I said if we don't find it first, it's gone.
No, listen, one thing about Mr. Wu, he's a perfectionist. I tell you, if he knows that there are key pieces from this treasure missing, he won't even want to touch it.
Okay. Here's a key question. Does Sean know this about Mr. Wu?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure of it.
So we've got to make sure that Sean goes for the crown.
It's under lock and key in Port Charles. You gave me the extra key.
It doesn't matter.
How do you make sure that he goes for it?
When are we going to make that stop?
5-10 minutes if we're on time.
All right. I'm going to call Bert Ramsey and tell him that he's to give Ian a story for his newspaper.
Robert, I wouldn't give that Ian
Yeah.
bum. All right. If it serves the purpose, anything.
All right. The story will go. Use that scuba diver angle of yours.
Right.
The diver came up with the crown, which turns out to be the most expensive part of the Aztec collection.
Then there's a problem.
What?
The Mexican government, they'll want it back, and who can blame them?
They want the entire collection.
I know, but they...
Look, it's a good point. Don't worry. I'll have Ramsey covered. Call up the embassy and tell them that the story is just a ruse so that we can locate the entire Aztec collection.
That'll give us more time.
Exactly.
Clever, Robert.
The whole point is to panic Sean. He's panicked enough to go for the crown. He might make a mistake, which would lead us to the rest of the treasure.
Come on, we should get off this train as soon as possible.
And hope that we can reach Ramsey in Port Charles. Yeah, that's it, Bert. That's exactly what I want you to do, yeah. And don't forget to alert the Mexican authorities so they know what you're doing. Okay, you're going to have to waffle a little bit, but... Well, just say that the crown was discovered by a scuba diver and it may be part of the Aztec treasure. Yeah, that's it. All we need. Right. Now, listen, you've got the duplicate key to the safe deposit vault. Now, I know Frisco has the other one. You're just going to have to get the crown out for photographs in the paper. I know, Bert. Yeah, we're walking a tightrope here. Thanks. Yeah. They'll be in touch tomorrow. Bye. Okay. Wheels are in motion.
Good. Now tell me, were you able to hear anything more Prescott's number other than the 4?
No, Sean hasn't used that number since Grant fixed the phone.
Well, it's in order now.
We just got to hope that Sean tries to contact Prescott again.
Careful.
What?
There's someone coming.
Oh, hello, Sean, old boy.
Hello?
Hello.
Why are you using a payphone when there's a phone on the train?
All right. We haven't got much time before Sean gets back with the others now. We have to come up with a plan to convince Sean that you and I have had a falling out, a big one.
Sean's never going to buy that.
He has to. Now that you're no longer the inside man, we need to know what his plans are. Otherwise, we could all wind up very dead.
Who could possibly get close to him?
Something tells me I just volunteered.
No, you haven't been. Just a second, Robert. It is
What?
much too dangerous.
I know what I'm doing.
Sean's got to trust you completely.
How are you going to accomplish that?
I don't know. We haven't got a lot of time.
We're going to make our move today. We've got to convince Sean. You and I have split.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Now that your cover's blown, you can't take any more risks.
Yeah.
Oh. Don't worry about me.
I do worry about you. I worry about you, and I worry about everybody else. It's one thing to oppose Sean. He likes a challenge. But when you betray him, he wants to repay the favor.
I hope he tries. If he's more concerned with revenge than he is disposing of the treasure, he's going to make a mistake. He makes one slip up and I'm going to nail him.
Look, one mistake on your part and Sean's going to have you. I don't need to tell anybody here what a dangerous person we're dealing with. Now, unless he's absolutely convinced that Anna and I have split up, and this plan is not going to work.
Paper! Get your paper right here while it lasts. Only one left.
I'll take that off your hands.
Great, that's my last copy. Now I can go play ball with the guys.
Yeah, all right. Well, tell you what, you go play ball with the guys.
Thanks, mister.
Well, would you look at this? Port Charles is in the headlines.
In the Silver Creek paper? What?
Yeah, sure enough. Must be quite a story.
What is it?
Something about an Aztec crown.
Just the man I want to see.
What's this?
Look, this is your picnic. I don't know why I'm doing all the work.
Edward, hang on to that. Edward, why don't you take a look at that, huh? Can you believe that, Port Charles? We're missing all the excitement while we're off on this trip.
Yeah, well, why do you think we came on this trip?
I just want to see the paper.
Bert obviously had no trouble planting that article so that the wire service would pick it up.
The fish has definitely taken the bait.
Okay. All right. We're right on schedule. Time to click Plan B into operation.